Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today, we got another new one from Trick Trick Boom. If you don't know, Trick Trick Boom is Noel Qualter and Roddy McGhie. The two of them have teamed up once again to bring you nested boxes in reverse. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it nested boxes in reverse. How so? How so? Here's what happens. You have a playing card, okay? And it could be any playing card. There's no force. It's just their card, right? And I would suggest that you have it signed, okay? Have it signed so that we can always prove it was their card to begin with. They're going to fold the card into fourths. You're going to place it into a Ziploc bag right in front of them, and they can see that it is behind plastic. You're going to little crease the Ziploc bag. You're going to drop the Ziploc bag down into a tuck case. You're going to tip it, and they're going to see it inside. You're going to close the flap. You following me? You're going to put a rubber band around it. Put another rubber band around it, and then you're going to hand it to the spectator. It's done. The magic is done. They take the rubber bands off. They spill the bag out into their hand, and the card is missing. You then produce the card from a pocket or from wherever you like. So, Bandit sounds like a trick done with rubber bands, but it's not rubber band magic. The rubber bands are just there to hold the tuck case closed. So it is not rubber band magic. The magic is not done with rubber bands. It is a card steal. And instead of the playing card getting nested inside a series of boxes, the playing card is visually put in nested boxes, and you are able to remove it. So rather than load it inside nested boxes, you are removing it from nested boxes. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Nested boxes in reverse. So for $54, is it what I thought? No, not at all. Not at all what I thought. I could never have guessed this in a million years. It kind of works similar to how nested boxes in reverse would work. If you can imagine that, but there's a lot of moving parts on this. In fact, the tutorial is an hour and a half. It is an hour and a half, and they take turns breaking down every single element of this trick. In fact, they will even show you different ways to do it should this method or presentation not be exactly what you're looking for. I'm very impatient when I watch an hour and a half of tutorial. I kind of skip around and I want to find the secret, but I would suggest watching all of it because there's a lot going on. But as far as it being well made, these are all small gimmicks that will fit inside that tin that you saw earlier. So everything comes inside of this. Everything you need is inside of this. Okay, that's it. There's no tuck case in here. So you're going to provide your own tuck case. You're going to provide your own cards. So everything in this box is hidden. These are all secret gimmicks. The only thing you've seen is the plastic bag. And you will get the plastic bag in this as well. And the plastic bag is gimmicked. It is a magic plastic bag. And a lot of thought went into that plastic bag. But you're going to get more than just that. Okay, more than just that. And it is stuff that you need to modify and set up for your hand. Okay, so you're gonna do all of this with them. And it's really cool. Noel Qualter has a giant paper hand on the table that's supposed to mimic what your hand would look like. And he has giant gimmicks made out of paper. And he shows you in enlarged form how this is all going to go together. You're going to build it, okay? Nothing comes pre-built in this. You're going to build the whole thing, okay? And it really is a stealing device. It's a stealing device you've seen in other places, but it's a stealing device you're going to keep in a certain spot, bring out, load, remove the card, and then go back and find the card and reveal it. So there's like 3 stages to your stealing, but it literally happens right in front of the spectator. Like they are watching your hands the entire time you are stealing this card, burning you. Like you would do it in front of them. In fact, they do it in front of the camera when they show you the commercial. They're just that good at palming and that good at misdirection, and they're fast. But it happens right in front of your spectator. So yeah, you need to be pretty confident with stealing and palming, and pretty ballsy about not pausing at the wrong moments, okay? But the video is going to show lots of performances. It has an intro. They talk about what you get. There's an overview. There's a step-by-step setting everything up as far as the gimmick goes, and then personalizing it to your hands. And then they're going to walk you through every single aspect of the trick, step by step. And like I said, they pop in and out, back and forth between the two creators, showing you different elements. Roddy McGhee's got some other fun approaches that you could use with your telephone, your cell phone. And like I said, they walk you through every aspect of it and making it personal to you. So pocket space, this is all gimmickry that is on your person, okay? Similar to maybe a raven, but not exactly. Just a little bit, okay? Or a pull device, but not exactly. But I want you to think in that wheelhouse, okay? So the kind of items or clothing restrictions you might need for those, you need here, all right? But as far as angles wise, like I said, it's beautifully covered. It happens so fast and so clean. It's so hard to catch. Nothing can be inspected except the tuck box, the rubber bands, and the bag that they end up with. But the bag that they end up with is not the bag you started with. So there's that. And slice and difficulty level, it's nothing you've done before. I can't even prepare you for this because you've never done any of these things before. This is brand new movements, brand new everything. Roddy and Noel have come up with a trick that is completely unique to them. And who's ever heard of nesting boxes in reverse? Who's ever heard of that? No, I haven't. So it's pretty unique. You don't need a special tuck case. You can use your standard tuck case that you use for all your playing cards. In fact, the more beat up your tuck case is, the better, I think. So you don't got any troubles there. Positives, it's fun. It's very convincing that you're doing everything you're saying. Like I said, they can see the plastic bag inside the box before you put the rubber bands on. And you put the rubber bands on cleanly, you hand it to them, it's been in their hands the entire time, and then you make it vanish. So pretty cool. Negatives, I think the only negative for me was maybe just me. There's some, like, we'll call it magician's wax that's included. It's not, but we'll just say it is. It was covering the password for my tutorial. So I don't know if I wrecked my magician's wax getting it off to find my tutorial, but there's that. So, but it's fine. But yeah, and of course you got to build it all. You have to build it all. You have to be the kind of person that likes buying a trick for $54 and then having to put it all together. But because it's personal to your hand size and your body type, it kind of can't be put together ahead of time for you, right? Everybody's arm length is different. You know, your measurement from here to here is different. Everybody's a little different. So just like on a raven, the fishing line that holds the raven, right, is never attached because everyone's hand size is different. You want to think like that. Think like that. It's not going to be the same for everybody, but what a creative vanish. And it looks like magic, especially in Roddy and Noel's hands. It looks exactly like magic. Chef's kiss. It looks like magic. Big, huge thanks to Trick Boom for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, if you've been enjoying the content here on this channel, I've got something seriously exciting for you. For just $2 a month, that's right, less than a cup of coffee, you can become an official channel member and unlock a treasure trove of exclusive content. As a member, you'll get instant access to over 700 members-only videos. That's right, hundreds of hours of deep dives, behind-the-scene moments, bonus content, and more that you won't find anywhere else. It could be an extra magic review. It could be opening a box and showing you exactly what the gimmick looks like. It could be showing you the markings on a marked deck. There are head-to-head battles where I pit two similar tricks together. I'm going to show you my EDC, share my pattern for certain tricks, and I even have magic tutorials. Plus, it gets even better because I drop 2 brand new exclusive videos every single week just for members. That means the content never stops, and neither does the value that you're getting for just $2 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel and return to get more of the content that you already love and appreciate. So go ahead, hit that join button down below, and I'll see you on the inside.